Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me for the lovely Libra September Horoscope. Okay, a few things happening this month. We do have Mercury in your sign this month. So you're likely to be intensely affected by Mercury retrograde when it goes retrograde on the 28th of the month until the 18th of October. But these dates, there's a little bit of sort of umming and ahhing with the dates because there is a thing called a shadow period, and that can be a week or 10 days before and after Mercury retrograde. So it's when the energy is coming on to Mercury retrograde when you're starting to feel it, and when the energy is coming off Mercury retrograde. So if you do have anything important to sign, particularly, if it's possible, put it off. But if it's not possible, then know that you may need to go back and revisit that agreement or contract at a later date. The same with decisions. If you're making important decisions, would be best to put them off if possible. It's not a really good time to travel, Libra, if you're thinking of going anywhere in this time frame. And there is a lot of activity going on in your sign. So you may be feeling sort of brighter, more vital, more insightful than usual. And Mercury is also there as well. Okay, so I'll just briefly say what I do. I like to draw 2 tarot cards as theme cards for the month for you. Have a look at your horoscope in depth, and then do a psychic channeling at the end. Whatever comes out, comes out. And sometimes that's for individual people who follow me, and sometimes it's for large groups of people or countries or whatever, whatever comes out of my mouth. If you're new, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit that notification bell right now. Let's go to the board and have a look at these cards. Okay, so alrighty, yeah, I'm feeling, I haven't got my eyes closed yet, but I'm feeling green and blue, which is sort of like the background a bit here. Green, blue and aqua around you. Michael the Archangel might be around to assist and support you this month in September, and green is often about growth and opportunity. All right, let's see what card. I'll close my eyes, actually. That was with my eyes. Yes, well, there are angels here. I can see a whole lot of different angels. It's not Michael the Archangel that I'm seeing at this point. I probably have to go into some deeper state to see him, but there are a lot of angels lending support. Who's getting their hair cut or something done with their hair? Okay, I can see a big pair of scissors. That also spiritually means that you're cutting off thoughts, activity in your mind that might have been going around and around in circles. You're getting much better. Instead of getting confused or indecisive, you're getting much better at cutting things off and nipping them in the bud before they go haywire. Okay, the card that comes up is the Seven of Swords. Traditionally known as the Thief in the Night card. But look, I don't really agree with that because, see, she's got these bright yellow legs. This is more about moving away from a difficult situation, but using the power of your solar plexus to move forward. Okay, so just your sheer willpower to get out of a situation and move forward. You don't have to be putting up with people that are going on with misinformation and disinformation, or thoughts that don't serve you anymore. It's not necessary. So this suggests the chakras are opening up, and there could be stuff coming out from the past, and you'll just let it go. You don't need to be hanging on to that. Okay, second half of the month, I'm going to go with that one there. Okay, closing my eyes for lucky Librans. Okay, steps going up. Look, there's a lot of people here going up the steps with you. I just feel there's sort of assistance, support, help from other people coming through. it's almost like they're nurturing you, or they're being kind, or they're trying to help you out in some way. And I feel this is through the angels that were there at the beginning, the agency of angels, that you're being supported this month especially. I don't know, oh well, maybe because it's your birthday for the early Librans, so the 23rd or the 24th of the month. Happy birthday to early Librans. Okay, the card that comes up, this is good, is the Ten of Cups. It is about support and nurturance. It's like there's a motherly concern or motherly love. This motherly figure here is really trying to help you out. And it can be about childhood too, because look at this rocking horse here. Hearth and home, making your home a very comfortable place and somebody supporting you, and it can be to do with your home. But you're likely to feel much better this month, like you're really making progress, and people are applauding you for the progress you're making, and they're encouraging you to do it. Okay, so that's excellent. Alrighty, now let's go to your horoscope. Now, first I looked at this and I thought, oh, here's a T-square, but it's not, because this is the MC angle. It's not a planet. And so although you've got some squares here and oppositions together, technically this is not a T-square. And so it is a bit of a mixed bag. But there's so much activity going on down here in your first house, your sign, that it's like you're getting prepared. You're getting ready to shine brilliantly and brightly. You're going to be filled with more vitality, more energy, motivation and inspiration to get going on something. Okay, I'm just going to make this a bit bigger for you so you can see. Do bear the two cards in mind as well. Alrighty. Okay, so sometimes when you've got the sun going into your first house here, your sign, and the moon, the full moon over in your house of partnership, your significant partners or people that you're close to, sometimes there can be an issue because this is an opposition, and you might be working out what is you and what is them, and what you want to do versus what they want to do. So it's a close relationship. It could be a business relationship or a very close friendship, or husband, wife, or partner, something like that. And so some stuff is coming up in that relationship to be released. Remember I said back here, the tents are open, the door's open to the tent here, or the flap's open. That means things coming out of your chakras. So the past being released, and then the relationship has to work through those issues, the both of you. And because of all of this activity here, you're probably going to make some important decisions, which you might not enact immediately, but make some important decisions about something that could, have some effect, impact your relationship in some way. Alrighty, so 29th of August to the 5th of November, Mercury in your sign, and this is all about you speaking out and letting your voice be heard on things that you've been mulling over for a while. You're likely to be more keen and alert, and you express yourself well. It's an excellent time to initiate discussions and communication. Do listen to other people though, and be especially careful when Mercury is retrograde, because Mercury's here in your sign, so you could be quite strongly affected. 31st of August to the 4th of September, Mars opposition June. There can be, for this short time, there can be some confusion, or maybe feel discouraged about something. There can be misunderstandings at this time, miscommunication. Try not to toot your own horn too much, because you're not likely to get recognition for your efforts. It's a great time to take time off and work quietly, do something by yourself. You can help out other people, though. That should work. 6th of September sees the new moon in your 12th house here. So yeah, it's quite a spiritual sort of month, because there's still a fair bit going on here. And the new moon is about planting new seeds in your subconscious. You could feel a bit more sensitive than usual. Maybe you're a bit moody. You need some privacy and solitude, time out. It's natural for you to want to shield yourself from the world and just, be self-reflective. Peaceful meditation, contemplation and spiritual renewal is called for now. 4th of September to the 7th of September, Mars trines Pluto. So you have this quiet time, and then you come out into the world and you're ready to get going on stuff that you really want. You may have to surrender the idea of something or eliminate something from your life. That's okay. It is time to cut something out of your life. A big pair of scissors I'm seeing at the moment. Maybe an attitude or a situation or an attachment. You might let go of some Facebook friends or something like that. If you find there's too much misinformation, disinformation, let them go. Say, go, you're free, and send them off with blessings. But this is the time to start major long-term changes in your life. You might start a lifestyle change, detox program, look at your general health and that sort of thing. 9th of September to the 7th of October, Venus moves into your second house of finances and possessions, belief systems. And you could be very tempted to spend lavishly on special treats, which will make your life more beautiful or more comfortable in some way. It is a great time to buy art and beautiful things that last a long time and may appreciate and value, but don't waste your money on little baubles or trinkets or things that are not practical. So, if you're going to appreciate something for a long time, yeah, sure, Venus would love you to spend money. 13th of September to the 16th of September, Mars conjunct your ascendant. You could come across rather assertively, energetically. Some people might not like that. Maybe you don't want to slow down or accommodate other people's needs. Do check your blood pressure if you've got any sort of issue with blood pressure. With Mars there, you might find your blood pressure could increase. It is a time for positive, decisive action on your part, getting ahead and taking the initiative. But be sensitive to people around you. Yeah, otherwise they might think that you're, a bit arrogant or something like that. And you're, as a Libran, you're really not. It's just that you're just thinking about, you're influenced by Mars. That's it. So then we have 13th of September to the 30th of October. Mars moves into your sign here. And sorry, that's my dog. He's always barking anytime someone comes, or there's a plane in the sky, or a leaf falls off a tree, or something. Yeah. So with Mars here, you're likely to have more energy. You could be a bit headstrong. Most people probably stay out of your way because you want to take the lead now. Do watch for impatience. It's not necessary to have a confrontation about every little issue. But look, you'll be fine. Libra doesn't like to argue or even to confront things. It's just that people are not used to you being so assertive. It is a time to act. Just don't go over the top with it. 20th of September, the full moon is in your 7th house of committed relationships, legalities and open enemies. So this brings stuff up to deal with. And as I mentioned before, it could be about what you want, what your ideas are versus what's good for the relationship. All relationships do need feeding and attention. And it's a good idea to devote some attention and time to your partner now if you have one. You might find that your ties to women especially and the important females in your life are emphasised during this time. So that's around the 20th. 21st of September to the 22nd of October, the Sun moves into your sign here and in the first house. So This is a time when you're making a strong statement to the world. You're coming out. It's like you've had a little break, a little rest. Things have been quiet. Now you're coming out of your shell. You can make a fine impression in the world now, and people are likely to follow your lead. So you'll notice this is the 21st. So, the first couple of weeks, it's not so full on, but as the month goes on, you get more and more energy and you want to do more things and you feel more confident and vital. Okay, so that's actually a really good sign. The sun is a sign of not only insight and awareness, but happiness and contentment, comfort, brightness, the spark of life, and you're showing yours to the world, radiating it out. 20th of September to the 2nd of October, Mercury squares Pluto. This is pretty sort of deep, where you're really looking for core reasons to hidden problems. You're not interested in making light chit-chat or superficial answers. You could feel a bit impatient with people that are, constantly skimming on the surface and not going down deep and looking at what the cause of a problem is, for example. The other thing here is it's like you're an investigative sort of detective. You're looking at something and you're researching, and you almost become, there's a danger of becoming obsessed with an idea until you figure it out. The thing is, you will figure it out, okay? Doesn't matter how long it takes, but you will figure it out. Okay, so that's your horoscope. It's all about you with all of this energy happening here. New spiritual beginnings that you're going to bring out into the world towards the end of the month. Now, I'm just going to close my eyes and see what I can see for lovely Libra, September 2021. Okay, I'm in a city. I see a yellow cab and lots of cars coming and going. So it's going to be a busy, active month because there's lots of changes of direction and people or energies getting on doing what they need to do. It's like you start quiet and build up to this, so it's not chaos. It's sort of organised in its own sort of fashion, but you're on to something. I feel it's several new projects that you want to do this month. I see the dollar sign, so there could be money involved. And you spend some money to make some money. I see $1 sign here, so you spend something, and then I see, yes, it is successful, and there's a lot of money coming back. So it's a great time for business if you're in business. If you're in the esoteric industry, doing readings or astrology reports or whatever, it's a great time for you to market and promote. August wasn't so good, or maybe July wasn't so good either. September improves a lot. There's something coming up and opening up here. It's like I'm on a planet. I'm not sure which planet. And that point where the dawn is coming and the sky is going from dark to light, but I'm looking down at the planet, and so you've been through the night time, now you're going into the dawn. So a lot of insight is coming your way. They're saying really loudly, don't waste your time on what? Oh, right. Things that haven't paid off. Like if it starts on a faulty note, it's probably not going to work. So don't waste your time on things that don't start off very well. You'll know pretty quickly whether it's going to work or not. If it's a bit hit and miss, let it go. But if you get positive signs, then you really want to run with it. They're also saying be cautious that you don't let the vampires, I see somebody here with teeth, like a vampire. People, suck your blood, suck the life out of you. Because you care about being fair and that you sort of want to give to people as well. And sometimes they might try to suck the life out of you or get more and more and more. Be cautious of that. But I'm sure you've encountered that before. This is not the first time. But it's like you're reaching more people this month, so the vampires might come in as well, those psychic vampires. Okay, anything else here? There's like a dungeon. This is about probably the first half of the month when you're going down within and you're letting out things. There's like some people in a dungeon that you're setting free. Then I see a golden pyramid, and your vibration is going up much higher. Okay. All right, so that's it, lovely Librans. I hope this is useful for you. Leave a comment or a share would be lovely. If you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell. Have a wonderful month, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Scorpio will be next. Okay, bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.